Today, I'm discussing the big mentor mistake, which is costing mentors and coaches thousands every year in lost fee income. Even though it's a really common mentoring and coaching mistake, it's very easy to fix. The problem is, most mentors and coaches don't even realize they're making the mistake, so they keep doing it time after time. And as I said, as a consequence, it's costing them tens of thousands. I discussed it in length at one of my recent mastermind group trainings, and here's the video from the session. So hit that thumbs up and subscribe button if you're excited to dive into this, and we'll get started. Right, this is really important what we're going to talk about now, okay? This is where many coaches, in particular, not consultants necessarily, but particularly coaches, ruin it for themselves. They leave so much money on the table, okay? Have I made all these mistakes? What do you think? Yeah. Yes, of course. Okay, so what I want to do is just give you a really clear-cut version of what coaching is and what consulting is, okay? So from this day forward, you ain't going to make the mistakes that I used to make, and then that everybody else still makes, by the way. So coaching. So the meetings, so your Skype meetings, okay, or your delivery of the Growth Club workshops, those meetings are your work, if that makes sense. That's where you do your work, okay, during the meetings. You never, ever take work back to the office, figuratively speaking. Obviously, your office could be at home or whatever, unless you charge for it. And I should add a caveat to that, unless it's part of the system. So obviously, you're doing the scientific marketing makeover as part of the Sales Accelerator program, but that should only take you 10 minutes. Okay, but you should never really be taking work back. So are we all clear on this? Yep. Okay? It's really important. Now, on the first meeting, 45 minutes to an hour is absolutely fine. Okay, because you'll do a little bit of getting to know the client and that kind of stuff. So in the system, it does say 45 minutes. I might have changed it to say 45 to an hour, but I am comfortable if that goes to an hour. Every other meeting, though, has to be 45 minutes. If it's 48 minutes, 49, that's okay. But it can't be an hour. It can't be an hour and 15. What are you doing if you start doing that?
Set the precedent.
Clients have very short memories. So even though, like as Mike was saying, well, what are they signing up to? Well, they absolutely do know it's 45 minutes. And they do know that you give them one marketing makeover a month. But they won't remember that. So if you give them an hour and a quarter this month, and you give them 45 minutes the next month, they're going to feel shortchanged. Worse still, if you're giving them an hour and a quarter, and it should only be 45 minutes, what have you just done to your earnings per hour?
Reduced it.
You've nearly halved it, yeah. It is not logical. So did I tell you about the example about one of the team who had this amazing first meeting for like 2.5 hours and was really excited, and I'm like, oh my God, you've just destroyed everything. The position, like you're the expert. Like I've worked really hard, and we work hard as an organization to put you guys on a pillar. And I'm not exaggerating. You know, when you look at the stuff that we do, central to everything is you, the business growth expert. You can ruin it in an instant, and you never get it back. So this stuff about what's the difference between coaching and consulting is really, really important. Okay, so consulting then, you're using the meetings to present your work, okay? And you complete the work at your office. And you obviously use the core asset playbooks to create the strategies with my support. So is that clear? So consultant is basically you are doing the work, and you do the work back at your office or wherever you do the work. With coaching, the work is during the meetings, and you do not do anything else back at your office. As you can see, this big mentor mistake is obvious after me taking you through it. You just have to remember that the moment you're doing extra work back at your office, you've stepped over the line from mentor or coach to consultant, and that should always be chargeable time unless you've strategically decided to do the work to help move your client to a higher level. Now, if you want to take this, unlock your skills, experience, and expertise, and use it to build a successful mentoring business, you've got to register for our free masterclass training. You can check it out at the link below this video. It's called businessmentoringsystem.com, and make sure you register now to grab your seat. During the masterclass, I show you how to quickly acquire a steady stream of £400, dollars or euros an hour mentoring clients. And if you like this video and you found it helpful, please share it with your friends and colleagues, hit the like button below, and be sure to subscribe, because I post one new video on building a successful mentoring and coaching and consulting business every week. And if you have a request for a video, please leave it in the comments section below. And finally, remember, growing your mentoring business isn't rocket science, but it is a science. I'll see you again next time.